because the pests in the summertime, they're getting in the corn, they're getting in everything. So you really have to keep your eyes out. And the worst, the one insect that I hate the most,
Uh,
the hornworm, the
ah,
worm.
yeah.
It's ugly, and I hate it because they'll devour an entire plant in like 24 hours. Those things are
Wow.
awful.
You wake
They're
up
awful.
like your arch nemesis and got you.
Yes, where there's nothing but an empty vine.
They like,
Man, you
yes,
talk
this
about
is.
angry.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Woo! Man, I know
Man.
my neighbors have heard me cussing a couple of times when I go out there, and half my stuff is eating on the ground. I'm just going at it, savages and this and that and the other. But
Yeah, yeah. What about so you growing all this stuff and stuff really you can't even get in a lot of stores. Where do you get
Mhm.
like your seeds and stuff from? Like how do you do that?
I used to get my seeds from all over, but now
Uh-huh.
what I do is I harvest my own seeds. So I let
Wow.
you
Yeah.
can let your items like the okra, everything I grow, the tomatoes,
Yeah.
you can collect your own, you can save your own seeds from the crop that you grow.
Yeah.
So I have quite a few seeds because when that pandemic first hit and I was
Uh,
trying to buy seeds,
Couldn't
people were
find
hoarding.
any.
They were
Yeah.
hoarding
You know
seeds.
everybody had panicked and was like, oh, we gotta start growing our own food now.
Yes. And most of those people aren't even growing anything. They
Not at
tried.
all.
They just
Not
said,
at all.
I
Yeah,
don't have the
because
patience. I don't have the time. I can't do it. And they just have all those seeds now.
just sitting there. Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
find them somehow, whether
Yes.
Facebook or something. Like we know you're not using them seeds. Go and give it to
Give us
somebody.
those seeds. Yeah. Because if
Yeah.
you don't save them the right way, if you don't store them right, they won't
Uh,
be any good. So you got to make
wow.
sure you store your seeds the right way too. They got to make sure they do the research on that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you grow so much stuff? Do you ever take any down to like the marketplace on Saturdays and sell them, or you just kind of give them to friends? Like, what do you
Yeah.
do with the excess?
Yeah. I don't sell anything.
Uh,
My thing is to give it away. I give it to my neighbors, my friends, my
awesome.
coworkers, and I'll put like a lot of stuff. I'm going to learn. I'm thinking about delving into canning because I have
Oh
a
yeah.
vacuum sealer and I freeze my stuff, but the canning would last even longer,
Uh
especially
huh.
if you have to go without electricity for a
That's
while. So
true. Yeah.
definitely look into to learning how to do that. But yeah, I usually give it away. I've given a lot of okra, tomato, peppers,
Yeah.
um, black eyed peas, some of everything. I've given a lot of it away.
Well, that lets me know you're very popular in the neighborhood. Then, if
I
you're giving
guess
that
I
stuff away for free, they love you.
am.
Now
But
that's
the
how
good
you
thing
make
is that,
friends.
yeah, you're right. And then too, we have such really good neighbors. So
Uh,
whenever I do have to go out of town, and I like to
they'll
hand
look
water,
after.
they'll they'll water everything for me and harvest a little bit. So they'll keep an eye on my garden for me whenever there's an emergency and we have to leave.
Yeah,
So
that's love
they,
right there.
Mhm.
That was kind of smart. And I know you wasn't
Yeah,
even doing it for that, but that's
yeah,
smart. It paid off. Okay,
yes,
okay.
indeed.
Um, I know you were saying the heat is great for stuff in Texas, but are
hmm
there certain things you can't cultivate due to the area you're in? That and like, is it some things that's just not growable because it's too hot that you would like to grow?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything, the tomatoes and stuff. The thing
Uh-huh.
is, though, because we stay in the triple digits so much, I have to water at least sometimes 3 times a day. I'm in the morning, I'm watering, and it's a pretty nice sized garden. So
Yeah,
we use a lot of water to keep everything thriving and going because it drinks it really
yeah,
fast hot when it's that hot outside, especially because my garden is in raised beds. So
okay,
they go that they need that water more than items that if they were just directly placed in the ground. So
gotcha.
we go through a lot of water. Just it's you have to use take more care in keeping the garden up because it's so hot down here. But you can still grow everything,
Uh-huh.
but it takes a little bit more work, and you have it having to amend the soil, making sure it's getting all whether it's nitrogen or phosphorus or whatever item it may need. You got to make
Yeah.
sure the vegetables are getting that so that they can thrive.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Do you grow watermelons?
That's the one thing I haven't grown any melons, and I haven't grown any
No melons at all. Okay, okay.
or pumpkins. I tried growing pumpkins,
Yeah,
but the
season's coming
thorn
up.
borers. Oh, that's another thorn in my side. There are certain insects that I can't catch and kill.
Uh-huh.
They're too fast. Those vine borers,
They too fast.
they're too fast. I see them and I got that big old fly swatter and I just can't. They're fast. And
Yeah.
then trying to get the eggs too, because I'm always down on my knees with my knee pads trying to kill all the eggs that are underneath the leaves.
Right. Yeah.
Um, So sometimes it's like, heck with it, So I will try my hand at growing melons because I do have other friends in different states that are doing a fantastic job with the
Oh,
melon.
okay. How
Just
long?
not in Texas.
Offhand, do you know like how long it takes to grow melon? Because it's like you see people on the side of the road selling them all the time. I'm like, are they just not selling now, or are they just steady growing? You know, offhand,
It's
like how long it
slow.
takes?
Let me see. I'm not sure how long they take. I
Yeah, I was
do
wondering.
grows them. Um, let me see here. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, okay. And while you looking at I'm just gonna ask a random question too.
Okay.
Like, why you think most people always grow stuff in the backyard, never the front? Like, you think it's a certain reason for that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because we have with our HOA, we're not allowed. Our homeowners.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, because there are certain folks, friends that I've met. I've made a lot of friends online now,
Uh,
that are in states, and they are allowed. It says
oh,
it
so
takes
they're
about
allowed.
3 months for watermelons to grow from
Yeah,
seed
see,
to
that's a
mature.
long. That's a long time. Man.
Yeah, it's a long time. But yeah, we have a HOA here, so the
Yeah.
only thing I grow in my front yard and they grow well. So let me tell you, that's another thing you need to have in your garden:
What's that?
flowers.
Flower.
Flowers are good because they attract pollinators, and the pollinators are what
That's right. Yeah.
your tomatoes and everything. So zinnias and marigolds are really good flowers to have in your garden. Really good flowers. And
Yeah.
it's so easy to save the seeds for those. And they can find that information on my page. It's so easy how to save seeds from zinnias and marigolds.
Okay. Gonna give them your You gonna give them your? Is your YouTube page and IG the same? Is it the same
Yes,
name?
it is. Yeah, everything's
Okay.
the same.
Okay. What is it?
My backyard, Texas garden.
Right, and it's TX, right?
Yes, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
So my
Texas
backyard
garden.
TX Garden, and you can find her page on IG. It's a lot of interesting stuff. Like I said, it caught my eye. I was going through all your stuff. I seen even the other day, you and your husband dropped a funny video and stuff. So you get all types
Yeah,
of stuff. You get
yeah,
entertainment
yeah.
and just seeing all that.